भेजे हुए वीरेन पे उनको बोल We are about to start. Everyone, please show your best behavior. Okay. Right. This is perfect, guys. Between every program, let's keep this silence, okay? So when there's nothing going on, do Navkar Mantra in your head, but let's be quiet like this. Okay, we'll begin with Gyananam Sabha. स्वभावी मैं ज्ञानानंद स्वभावी हूँ मैं हूँ अपने में स्वयं हूँ हर की मुझ में कुछ गंध नहीं मैं रस अरूपी अस्पर्शी पर से कुछ भी संबंध नहीं मेरा राग से भिन्न है All the kids, come on everyone. हूँ मैं ही मेरा करता दरता मुझ में पर का कुछ काम नहीं मैं मुझ में रहने वाला हूँ पर में मेरा विश्राम नहीं मैं शुद्ध बुद्ध अविरुद्ध एक पर परिणति से अप्रभावी हूँ आत्मानुभूति से प्राप्त तत्व में ज्ञानानंद स्वभावी हूँ मैं ज्ञानानंद स्वभावी हूँ मैं ज्ञानानंद स्वभावी हूँ
मैत्री भावनु पवित्र झरणु मुझ हૈયામાં વયા કરે શુભ થાઓ સકલ વિશ્વનું એવી ભાવના નિત્ય રહે ગુણથી ભરેલા ગુણી જન દેખી હૈયું મારું નૃત્ય કરે એ સંતોના ચરણ કમલમાં મુજ જીવનનું આર્ય રહે દીન ક્રૂરને ધર્મ વિહોણા દેખી દિલમાં દર્દ રહે કરુણા ભીની આંખોમાંથી અશ્રુનો શુભ સ્ત્રોત વહે માર્ગ ભૂલેલા જીવન પથિકને માર્ગ ચિંદવા ઉભો રહું કરે ઉપેક્ષા એ માર્ગની તો એ સમતા ચિત્ત ધરું વીર પ્રભુની ધર્મ ભાવના હૈયે સૌ માનવ લાવે વેર સજીને મંગલ ગીતો એ ગાવે ત્રિભાવનું પવિત્ર ઝરણું મુજ હૈયામાં વયા કરે શુભ થાઓ આ સકલ વિશ્વનું એવી ભાવના નિત્ય રહે.
Hello. We need one person from upstairs here.
Jai Jinendra everyone. Jai Jinendra everyone. Okay. First of all, I would like to welcome you all for the Mahavir Nirvanotsav that we are celebrating today. And we're going to start with a lot of Pathshala activities, lot of fun program. So I would request everyone to be very quiet and on their best behavior, like Shali said. So let's listen to the Pathshala kids. And we have lot of activities going on. So we have face painting, mehendi and all in the back library room. We have a fundraising table, donation table downstairs. So everybody can do some dan punya today. So we can go downstairs and put your names there. We have different bricks for the donation that they will explain, and then you guys can put your name on there. So we will be starting. I can see a lot of people talking. Can everybody stop talking and just focus? Okay, so we will start in 1, 2, 3.
All right, Jai Jinendra everyone. Kids, we are having something new today. So, Viren bhai, can we show the wheel? So this year, we are having all of you grade level wise in a fortune wheel. So we're gonna capture like what grade level is showing up the best behavior. And then we're gonna pick one class at a time. We're gonna spin the wheel and let's see who is gonna be the winner. So right now, we're gonna give advantage to pre-K because they are behind the stage and they are really, really showing the best. So let's see, end of the day, who wins the most. Can we pull the pre-K class and spin the wheel? Okay, make sure pre-K moms, dads, if you see your kid, you need to tell us. Do we have Ritvik Jain here? Okay, but we want to make sure that they are here. If not, then we have to spin the wheel again. Okay, so I think our kids understand the expectations. We can do again? Why? Okay, Ritvik is not here, so let's see who can be the next winner. One more time, please. Oh, green. Do we have this person? Man, this person is not here. Okay, one more last time. One more last time. No? Okay. Okay, so Kiara is not here. Okay, Kian is here. So make sure Kian, mom and dad, pick the prize once you guys are done. So kids, we're gonna pick as per your, whatever you are making right choices. All right. All right, Kian, yay! Okay, I think now we are ready to start the program. Pre-K.
So guys, Pathshala kids have worked really, really hard. We had very little time. We started in August, but then we had Paryushan, Daslakshan and all that, so they couldn't practice during those days. So they have tried really hard. Now it's your turn. You have to be really quiet and give them your full attention. So please, please be quiet and listen to their presentations with attention.
We are watching all the kids.
Okay, the first, and we have about 11 Pathshala classes, but we want to keep the program short enough so that everybody can have lunch in a good time. So we have picked 5 classes now. The other 5 classes will present during Mahavir Janma Kalyanak. So 5 classes will present today, and the very, very first is our youngest kids, pre-K class. And here are the teachers.
Jai Jinendra, everyone. Jai Jinendra. I am the pre-K teacher, Dimple Javeri.
And Reshma Shah.
So happy Diwali, everyone. Happy Diwali. So kids, we are excited. The kids are work hard. They perform and they are their first stage program. So everybody enjoy. Yes. So everybody enjoy the show. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
अभी ग्रुप 4 को पीछे ले जाते हैं ना, आप बोल excited.
Okay, dance video.
पंच परमेश खुशी wife. Later, Visakhanani too came to the park, but according to the family tradition, only one prince can go at a time, so he had to wait. One maid saw him waiting and falsely instigated Visakhanani's mother.
The king then tricked Vishwabhuti that he had to fight with the king. Vishwabhuti went to fight, but the other king was instead welcomed him. Vishwabhuti soon found out the trick. With a lot of anger, he hit a nearby tree and said that you're my close relatives, or else I would have crushed all of you like this. Feeling betrayed, Vishwabhuti renounced worldly life.
After renunciation, he got engaged in penance for many years. Once Vishabhuti was walking through a place where Vishukanadi had come to attend his cousin's wedding. They saw each other, and just then a cow hit him, and he fell down. Vishukanadi mocked him with a bitter word. You are so powerful, and one cow hit you, and you fell down.
This made Vishabhuti really angry. He forgot about the penance he did and grabbed the cow and smashed it and crushed it. Then he left the place. This bound bad karma to him, but the severe penance he did had already bound lots of good karma to him. In his next birth, he was born in the seventh celestial world called Mahashukra. In the next birth, Mahavir Bhagwan was asked to Pushta Vasudev in Bharachatra. He was a son of King Prajapati and Queen Murgavati. Murgavati had 7 dreams which indicated that she would give birth to a Vasudev who would be a very powerful king. He had an elder brother named Baldev Achal Kumar. They had a very strong brotherly bond. One time there came news of a fierce lion named Kesari. The lion caused so much violence in the kingdom. The Pushta Vasudev took his father's permission to fight the lion and save the kingdom. The Pushta Vasudev and his brother Atul Kumar soon got to the lion's den and awoke him. Since the lion had no weapons except for his claws and teeth, the Pushta decided to fight him barehanded. In this battle, Tripushta won by getting hold of the lion's jaws and tearing it apart. In another world, there was an evil king named Ashvagur. Tripushta had heard of this king and went to fight to get rid of him. Both sides fought hard, as with the lion, Tripushta won the battle. Through all of this, Tripushta became the first Vasudev of his time cycle. Once Vasudev was enjoying a musical concert in his assembly. When his eyelids became heavy, he instructed his guards to stop the program while he was sleeping. After a while, the king fell asleep, but the guard forgot to tell the musicians to stop playing the music. The concert went on throughout the night. Suddenly, Vasudev woke up and got extremely angry. He asked the guard why the music was not stopped. The guard submitted that he too got lost in the music and forgot about his orders. His negligence added fuel to the king's fiery anger. He ordered to pour molten lead into the guard's ear to make him realize how bad could be the results of neglecting his master. The guard died out of severe pain. Vasudev bound severe demerit karma due to his extremely cruel attitude. Due to the
Damarit karmas in the Tripushta birth. This soul was born in the seventh hell, Mahatma Prabha. In his next birth, he was born. No, he had to suffer big amounts of pain to remove all his Damarit karmas. In his next birth, he was a furious Kesari lion in the jungle. He
Okay.
killed anyone he saw, and that caused no one to go in the jungle. The story in Jain traditions represents him as a perfect symbol of overwhelming violence in every sphere of life. One day, two Devs came to him and said, "In one of your previous births, you were the grandson of the first Tintankar. In the future, you're going to become the final Tintankar. So come out of your habit of hurting others."
Hearing this, the lion became calm and decided he would no longer engage in violence and he would follow the path of absolute non-violence. He stopped having food and water for 1 whole month. He remembered his bad deeds and heartily repented for them. He became pure. He remained unaffected through all the pain and suffering and stayed in equanimity. He got Samyak Darshan. After Samyak Darshan and lion's birth, he had 2 consecutive births as human.
Okay, guys, make sure you are listening. These guys really worked hard. And I think Wheel of Fortune really working fine for the kids, but request for the adults too to please pay attention and lower the audio level.
In the next birth, he was born as human in Mahavide Shukra. He was Prince Priyamitra. He was very brave at a young age. Because of his bravery, he conquered all 6 continents and became Chakravarti King Priyamitra. And later, he got detached by taking and became a shaman by taking Diksha. Later, for about 10 million years, he served as guru, studied scriptures, meditated, and other austerities. Due to his punya karmas in his next birth, he was born as a celestial being in the 7th heaven. After that Bhagwan was born, he was also son of King Shatru. The attraction of beauty and the love of beautiful damsels did not even divert him from his spiritual quest. He accepted the vow of self-control and started purifying his soul with austerities and penance. He undertook the tough practice of the 20-step penance that includes a discipline, penance, devotion, Parayan, service for aesthetic, and other such purifying acts. As a result of these practices, he earned the Tintankar Nam and Gotra Karma. He spent about 100,000 years as a shaman with perfect discipline. During this period, he did 160,000 one-month fast. In the birth before Tintankar, Bhagwan Mahavir was born in the 10th celestial world. In this birth, Mahavir Bhagwan's soul shed away all the karmas and attained Keval Gyan and Moksha. He was also the 24th and last Tirthankar of this time cycle. Queen Trishula saw 16 dreams, or 14 dreams as per some groups, which indicated the birth of a baby Tirthankar. After his birth, the prosperity of King Siddhartha and his kingdom grew day by day. The king attributed his success to his newborn child and named him Vardhaman. Bhagwan Mahavir was born with 3 kinds of knowledge: Mati Gyan, Shuddh Gyan, and Avdi Gyan. During his childhood, his parents sent him to school to learn formal education in martial arts. Indra Dev came in form of Brahmin and asked Prince Ferdinand questions. Teacher realized Prince Ferdinand was more knowledgeable than teachers. After this, his schooling ended.
When he was 12, a heavenly god tested Prince Vardhaman for his bravery and got defeated by him. Thereafter, he was named Mahavir. At the age of 30, Prince Vardhaman took his brother's permission, donated all his wealth, and took Diksha. After taking Diksha for his first 12 and a half years, he had to undergo several pain and sufferings. Indradev came down to earth and offered him protection. But Bhagwan denied and said, every Tirthankar has to face his own karmas and goes to moksha. He is not afraid of facing them. Once Bhagwan took a very strange condition of breaking his fast. He would accept alms of arad preparation from the corner of a winnowing basket. Only from a person with her legs chained, one leg on the threshold and the other outside, was a princess turned into a slave with a shaven head, a chaste woman performing the penance of a tom with tears in her eyes. Princess Chandan Bala in her slave form fulfilled all of Bhagwan's conditions, so Bhagwan finally broke his fast after 5 months and 25 days. When Bhagwan Mahavir was 42 years old, he attained Keval Gyan and his 4 Gati Karma got shaded off completely. Devs came and created Samavasran and Bhagwan began his sermons. He established 4 folds of Jain sanghs of sadhus, sadhvis, shravaks and shravikas. Bhagwan Mahavir took his last breath at the age of 72 years in Pavapuri. He achieved Nirvana on the night of Asuvadi Amas, means the Diwali day. We are so lucky to be born as Jains in Bhagwan Mahavir's Sangh. Let us follow his path and make the most of this rare human birth.
All right, group 4, they did amazing job. They really researched so long for this project. I know it was little long, but it was worth it. I think we're gonna spin the wheel for group 4 too. Diwali. Can we spin the wheel for group 4? Group 4, make sure you see the wheel so that if you are here, you can pick your prize.
Group 4 kids, you go back and sit down in your assigned space, okay?
Do we have Mihika? Do we have Mihika from group 4?
Sit there.
ये तुम्हारी क्लास में था? Right? Okay, can we spin again from group 4? Arya, Modi, if you are here, you can come to pick your prize. Yay, Arya. Good job. Yeah.
Next is a little presentation from our finance team. So Amit Bhai Jain. Dilip Bhai Shah, Dilip uncle will present about finance.
Make sure you are sitting on your spot, even if you are done. Okay.
Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra, everyone.
I don't get a reaction. We need a reaction from you all. Jai Jinendra. Now that sounds better. So now we can get your attention. Happy Diwali to everyone. Welcome to Jain Society's Diwali celebration. You are looking at very good presentation by Pathshala students. They have worked very hard throughout the year. And I think the credit goes to all the Pathshala coordinators and the teachers. I think there is a big round of applause. So, also, we would like to start this year. This is going to be ending year, and everybody has made a lot of money this year in the stock market. So before you take a tax deduction, how to get a tax deduction, that is what we want to show you. So here is Amit Bhai giving you what we have a barometer here. What is our expectation from all of you, and where do we have reached here right now? So Amit Bhai.
We are listening. Everyone, we are listening.
We have a very audacious goal for today, which is $100,000. And I think we are about $4,000 or $5,000 achieved so far. So please go back and you can pledge. We also have different levels of sponsorships, as you will see on the next slide. Please have your name here. We will have the brick wall downstairs physically with your names on it. So thanks to everyone who has donated.
So how much does anybody need to get their name over here? How much does he have to give?
So anyone donating more than $250 will have their name on the brick wall.
That's all?
Yeah, only $250.
Okay, and how far can you go up?
You can go up all the way to $5,000 plus. So to become a grand sponsor.
Good.
One thing also, at least that is my personal audacious goal, is that if we can get 1% of every family's total income donated and pledged as part of JSNT, I think we will never have to do fundraising ever. We will never have to do fundraising ever. I know no one likes fundraising. I hate fundraising, but we have expenses. We have, repairs, maintenance of this facilities. We have the new mandir coming up. But if we need to pledge, we need to have that commitment to the Jain Society of North Texas. What is that commitment? And I think 1% of the total income is a very small amount. I think, we see so many temples, so many mosques around this city, and we are just asking for 1% for whatever Jain Society has given us, right? Jain Society has given us society. They're giving us friends, family, culture, values to our kids. We are getting so much out of the Jain Society. So what can we give back to the Jain Society? If we can only pledge 1%, if your annual income is $100,000, that is only $1,000 a year. You do, automatic payment or whatever. Just pledge 1% of your total income, no matter how you calculate it. Total salary, total income, your net worth, however you want to do it, right? Just pledge 1%. If we can get even 10%, 10 people today, 10 families today, I think we will slowly move. You will be in early adopters. You will move that goal for us forward. And we will be a very sustainable society. I'm telling you, we will never have to fundraise ever. If we pledge only 1% per family of your total income, total salary to Jain Society of North Texas. I think that is the only way to make this society sustainable, the only way to do dharm prabhavna. नहीं तो ये धर्म खत्म हो जाएगा. Honestly, ये धर्म बिल्कुल खत्म ही हो रहा है. There is no way. ये future में कोई धर्म हम कोई नहीं छोड़ेंगे. हमारे बच्चे भी नहीं छोड़ेंगे. हमारे पास ये धर्म रहेगा ही नहीं. But the kind of we should be so proud of this dharma to keep it alive. और ये धर्म प्रभावना सिर्फ हमारे अगर धार्मिक नहीं होंगे तो धर्म प्रभावना नहीं होगी. मंदिर नहीं होगा तो धर्म प्रभावना हो ही नहीं सकती है. So please, I urge you to come forward and pledge that. At least I did it for my family this year. I'm pledging 1% of my total income to Jain Society, as long as I can, right? So please, I urge you to do that also.
How many members do we have family-wise?
So we have about around 500 family members who are registered as members in the Jain Society. And I know we have about 1,000 families in the DFW areas.
So average family income per family, how much do you think it is? Average.
I think average, I'm guessing very on the
Minimum.
conservative side, maybe $150,000. I would say very conservatively should be combined. And you can dispute me on that. It could be 100,000. Like, I don't want to go high or low. If it is 100,000, then we have $1,000 per family, and $1,000 and into 500 is $500,000.
And that is what we needed. So far, what last 10 years we have been able to, we are talking about general fundraising for general Sadharan Dravya. Sadharan Dravya is equally important in every Sangh, every society to have Sadharan general fund to maintain the society. Dev Dravya, Pathshala, Ekasnas, Puja, Vidhan, we all have to do whatever we take labh on it, that is personal. But to maintain this society, we would like to have everybody participate. So what will happen? Our expenses will be covered and we'll be able to build a bigger center. And that center, additional money, we are not able to get it in Sadharan General Fund. So that is why he's talking about is 1% of our income for 500 family. So it doesn't have to be looking for a big donor from anybody. We still welcome all the big donors, but we would like to have everybody put their brick in the foundation of this society. So we'll be able to generate newer society faster, bigger and better. I think we just heard about, I think everybody knows about BFSS Swaminarayan Temple in New Jersey, how well they have done it and how big. Can we know? Jains are supposed to be not asking for the fundraising. We should not be really asking. It should be coming from within us. And we would like all of us to be doing it. So we will never have to spend this time motivating people for giving the donation. We would be getting the collection automatically without making any effort on this one. So that takes our own commitment and our society will be stronger and better.
And we are only asking for pledges today, right? You don't have to donate, just pledges. And then you can do it on an automatic basis, right? Just a pledge. If you go back, you can say, I'm registering for the 1% club. So we are generating a 1% club. If you want to be part of that 1% club, please go back, say, this is my pledge, and I want to be part of the 1% club. And so you can do that. I'm
going to tell you, make sure that you pay before 31st of December, so you can get a tax write-off also for this year. So you are going to be getting 30% back from IRS. So all you are paying is 67% of that whole amount. So please, and do participate in Pathshala. I think Pathshala program, we need 100% participation in Pathshala activities. Pathshala, anytime Pathshala activities are there, that really tells you that our future generation is going to be much more stronger, committed to the center and Jainism. So we would like all of us. So we all think, should we not participate in Pathshala? Just raise your hand and just say we should be able to participate 100% in Pathshala activities or not. Please raise your hand. So those who are not raising, what are they thinking? So we should be really, and I think you all are doing it. We want to do it little better and more stronger. So we can really appreciate the effort what our volunteers are putting in it. Thank you.
Can I have attention of Pathshala parents for just 1 second? You guys know that Pathshala is a volunteer-run program and we never ask for anything but your time and your support. But this year, particularly after kind of coming back from COVID and the building becoming old and all that, we had really, really big expenses for this building, which is mostly used for Pathshala, other than just 2 or 3 big events, right?
And old too.
So we would really, really appreciate if every Pathshala family participates. No amount is small, guys, but it feels good that every Pathshala parent has participated. We have 350 kids registered. That means about 175 families. So even if we expect like $150 per family, our deficit can be met. So this is the calculation we made apart from this finance committee. And we said, okay, we will request our Pathshala parents. So please, please, please consider at least $150 or above per family for Pathshala family. So we can be proud that, hey, at least Pathshala is taking care of itself kind of thing. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So the brick level is silver sponsor on the bottom and the foundation 250. 500 goes to the next level, and we have 1,000 and then above 1,000. And they'll explain to you more in details in the back. We are going to quickly show you the next program is going to be Kahoot game where you all can participate. So now you don't have to just sit and listen, but you can show your knowledge of Jainism also. And we'll show you how to set up your cell phone for that before we start. So can we quickly show the Kahoot instructions, please? And meanwhile, I am requesting JYG group representatives to come up here very quickly. I want JYG Jain Youth Group representatives right here now.
Are we ready? Okay. Are you guys? All right, make sure you have your devices with you and groups. Okay. Meanwhile, JYG, our group, like the older group, they're gonna come and explain their thing. And meanwhile, you can be ready with your devices with the Kahoot information.
JYG group right now, can you please be here? Whoever is present, come on. No. JYG slides, please. No Kahoot. I saw those kids. Where are JYG guys? Come on.
Okay.
Now. Now, quick. So our advanced group, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade kids, they also form a group called the Jain Youth Group. They just had elections, and they are the ones who will be doing Thanksgiving job. So they'll give you instructions on what's happening on that day.
Jai Jinendra, everyone. All right, so this Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving break, we're going to be doing a Thanksgiving job. 9 to 12, breakfast will be provided.
Yeah, we want as many people to show up if you can. It's a great way to just participate, and we want everyone in our song to participate for something like this.
Okay, perfect. See you there.
So guys, this year's structure is a little bit different. We used to do 7 in the morning to 7 in the evening. Families sign up and come at their own time. This year, kids want to do it differently. They want a huge group to do the jobs together, loud and clear, to send out the vibrations. So please plan to come in the morning for an hour or for all 3 hours. For just convenience sake, they'll have snack and breakfast and everything. But start that good habit in your family that, hey, on a Thanksgiving day, before giving thanks and everything, we do pray for the turkeys that are being killed and everything. And this will become a good tradition. So thank you so much. And now we are going to... we'll turn it over to group number 6. Where are group 6 teachers? Here.
જન્મ નો હોય છે મહાવીર વાંચન નો આવી રીતે લોકો ઓનલાઈન કરતા હોય છે.
Jai Jinendra, everyone. Jai Jinendra. Till I hear Jai Jinendra, I'm just going to say Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra.
Okay, we got it. So we are group 6 teachers, and I'm Kinnari Shah, Sejal Shah. And our class is going to present the stutis and the quiz on Jain philosophy. We are covered. So make sure you answer all the questions. Otherwise, you have to come to group 6 to learn with us.
Yes, our kids work really hard. They all came up with these questions. So I want everybody to participate. I know we have some limitation. So if you cannot log in, just group it in like 2 or 3 people so we all can enjoy. So I want everybody to enjoy this game. And we can start.
Can
with
we have the attention? Hello. So the limitation of the Kahoot game is only 40 people. So log in fast. And if you cannot log in, just group up with the people. But make sure you enjoy this quiz and learn with us. Thank you.
Okay, make sure we are listening, guys, because we're gonna pick the next group for the wheel.
Bro.
Testing.
Okay. When do we start?
Hello, hello.
मोक्षमार्गस्य नेतारं वेतारं कर्मभूपतां ज्ञातं विश्वतत्त्वानं वन्दे तद्गुरुलाभे.
So now we are going to present May Jnananand Swabhavi Ho. You can sing along with us if you know it. This is a very adhyatmic spiritual song which gives the essence of Jainism. So if you know it, please sing along with us. 1, 2, 3.
मैं ज्ञानानंद स्वभावी हूँ मैं ज्ञानानंद स्वभावी हूँ मैं हूँ अपने स्वयं पर ही मुझ में कुछ गंध नहीं मैं अरस भी आस्पर्शी पर से कुछ भी संबंध नहीं मैं रंग रंग से भिन्न भेद से भी मैं निराला हूँ मैं हूँ अखंड चैतन्य पिंड निज रस में रमने वाला हूँ मैं ही मेरा करता धरता मुझ में पर का कुछ काम नहीं मैं मुझ में रहने वाला पर में मेरा विश्राम नहीं मैं शुद्ध बुद्ध अविरुद्ध एक पर परिणति से अप्रभावी हूँ आत्मानुभूति से प्राप्त तत्व में ज्ञानानंद स्वभावी हूँ.
Can you all log into Kahoot and this will be prompted by the pin?
Everyone, please pay attention on the question.
It already started. Play again. Play again. Play again. Yes, do from the beginning.
Okay, everyone. Okay, thank you.
So please, everyone get ready. We have the capacity of only 40 people. You can group within, and it's going to be like a fastest finger. So group together and log in fast. This is the game pin. 856-8981. Is it full? Full? 50. Okay, let's.
How many thoughts was
Okay. A question is.
Are you guys participating? Do you see questions and answers or no? Yes? मेरी आवाज तो वैसे भी बड़ी है भाई.
No.
Okay, do we need to pick a wheel again?
Okay, Mitansh is leading right now, 934 points. Everybody, pay attention, okay? Okay, next question. Next question. Human body is which one of the tattvas? Come on, quick guys. Which tattva is human body? Jeev, Ajiv, Punya or Pap?
You can just read one question, okay? Come downstairs. One kid come downstairs. Yeah, everyone come downstairs in a line. All of you. Go in the front and then read it. Okay, when the
Good
next
job to
question is-
Riv, Slick, Ria, Manad, and MP, and up 18 places on Yag.
All external substances, including the body, are transitory. Name type of bhavna.
Next. Read it.
Up 7 places is Pal, the highest climber.
Okay, Dharmesh is winning so far, 2,447.
Woohoo! What are the 3 jewels of Jainism?
Come on,
Everybody should know this.
Up 10 places,
Okay,
Mane. First place is Manye. What does the 4 arms of the swastika remind us of? NJ
So
has
Dharmesh is
the highest
leading
answer
again.
streak of 5. What are the bhavanas designed for?
As everybody knows this, what about the
10
bhavanas?
places is DS, the highest climber, and NJ's
NJ.
first place.
What are the characteristics of Arihant Dev or God?
I've been here.
This everybody
Up
should
9
know.
places, Pal is the highest climber, NJ's are still first place. Which in the following list the first 5 days of destruction in order?
Okay, we have Angel leading by 4,816 points.
What does Mardav mean?
If you do not know answers to these things, you need to start attending adult Pathshala, okay? Swati auntie runs adult Pathshala.
No, not adult, group 6. This is all group 6.
Yeah. Group 6, but we won't let parents sit. So they should go sit in the adult Patshala. You should know the answers.
Still in first place is NJ and close
NJ,
second is
5,464.
Oh. What is done on the last day of Paryushan?
Come on. This was a very
At 9
simple
places,
question.
Ruchi is the highest climber, and NJs are still first place.
Okay, this person is like really sticking to the spot.
What is the Papanu? What is Papanubandhu? NJ is in first place.
Who is NJ? Raise your hand or get up.
Okay.
Hey, Samit bhai.
Oh, okay.
No.
No cheating.
Next question. Hello.
What is Southern?
Can we have silence?
All right, guys.
Next question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can we have a wheel? Okay, all the parents and kids. Not only the kids, please, parents too. All right, let me pick the wheel. How about advanced group? Advanced group, please pay attention. Yeah, we're gonna spin 3 times. Arav, if you are here, please come here to pick your prize. Arav, we know that you are here. Come on. Okay. All right, let's continue with Kahoot now.
Next question.
NJ is still in first place.
What is Pratyek
Vanaspati Jeev?
It's yellow. Maybe 5 seconds is too less.
NJ is still in first place. God is the creator of the universe as per Jainism. True or false? 5 people has reached the answer streak of 3, and NJs are still our first place.
All right. NJ decided not to move again.
Is a state of mind. Okay, bro. Because I couldn't read it. Yeah, I couldn't read it. I'm learning. No. Yeah. Anyash has a streak of 4 correct answers, and NJ is still our first place leader.
NJ is Nainesh by Javeri. He can
The
actually
worst
run
Malaysia
at
is
Patshala
blank.
class. So no wonder. Nainesh bhai, good job.
Three in a row. Aki is back in the game, and we have a new first place leader.
Which of these are not one of the 5 great vows?
Everybody should know this as well.
Up 6 places,
We have
Vinyan
Ayan still
Forsi
leading
is
the
the
board.
highest climber, and Anyash is still in first place.
What are the 5 great vows in order?
Okay, then her. At 6 places, Ashta is the highest climber, and then Yash is still our first place, and Hitesh is now our second place. How many main bhavnas are there?
This is about bhavnas.
Wow, bhavnas.
Oh, I am still reading the scoreboard.
3 in a row, KJ is back. What are the 4 accelerated bhavnas? Oh my god, that was sleepy. Manye is back with a streak of 3, and then Yash is still our first place, and NJ moved up to second place. What does Anya Bhavna signify? Okay, next. Well, I'm going next. Go next. I'm going next.
We both say.
Back 3 in a row. NJ is back, and he's now in first place again.
Okay,
NJ is back in the game. What are the causes of ashram?
Wait, now who's singing? I'll say no.
Okay. 7 places. Ruchi is the highest climber,
Okay,
and
now
NJ
we're
is
gonna
still
stop
first
the
place.
game and we're gonna declare the winner so far. So we have the winner.
Nainesh Bhai Javeri, can you please come up here? No, we have one other reason too, so come up here.
Bro.
So Nainesh Bhai is our daddy volunteer for
Good job.
Puja at the people's home and everything. So thank you so much, Nainesh Bhai. And one little thing. Shh. उनका happy birthday भी है आज, okay? I know a couple of people whose birthdays are here, but I'm not going to embarrass them. So.
Can we have the video, please? Now we're gonna invite JSNT President Shreyans Bhai and his team to present for today.
Jai Jinendra. It doesn't feel like Texas. Jai Jinendra. Can I request all the kids to have their seats? All the kids, sit down. Jai Jinendra, everyone. Can I request the...
Everyone, please, on your spot. All the parents can have a seat. We still have few more items. Okay. On the count of 5, 4, Everybody on the seats, please. 3.
Okay, I'm going to request my fellow board members. Start with Rajesh Bhai. Rajesh Bhai Vinayaka is also the secretary and vice president of JSNT. Going to invite Dilip Uncle next. Dilip Uncle is the treasurer of JSNT. Amit Bhai is the joint treasurer of JSNT. Alok Bhai Bhaskar, part of the board. Deepa ji, Arun Uncle, Arun Kamdar, Ranjit Bhai, Pallavi Oswal, Hitesh Jain, Ketan Jain. Who am I missing? Ami Ben. We have a few board members missing. Pratik Jain is in India. Bhaumik Bhai has just arrived from India. Pallavi is here. Pallavi is going to India. So first of all, I'd like to start by thanking my fellow board members for dealing with me the last 2 years and being an integral part of running the Jain Society. I think in the last 6 weeks that this board is here, we wanted to demonstrate everything we've accomplished and areas that we still think we need to accomplish. And we'd love for additional people to apply for a board nomination in the upcoming year. So again, my dear fellow board members, thank you very much for playing an integral role in running this society. And I couldn't be more thankful of leading this phenomenal team here. Any newcomers? Can I see a show of hands? Any newcomers to Dallas? Any other newcomers to Dallas? We'd love to hear from you. Why don't we have you introduce yourself?
जय जिनेंद्र धन्यवाद मेरा नाम दिनेश हिरन है हम लोग यहाँ पर फ्रिस्को में रह रहे हैं कोटलैंड ट्रस्टनर नॉर्थ में और पुणे से अभी 1 महीना पहले यहाँ पर आए हैं so looking forward to meet you all thank you
welcome to Jain
thank you
May I say something about Dinesh Bhai? ये 1 महीने से आए होंगे, but he's a very active volunteer already. Yesterday, he's the one who put all the chairs and everything in order, and he was asking like, give me more work. Where can I contribute? So thank you so much.
I'm also fortunate that I have my parents visiting from India, so I'm going to let them say hello.
जय जिनेंद्र मैं बहुत अपने आप को सौभाग्यमान समझता हूं कि इस दीपावली के पर्व पर मैं अपनी विजिट डालस मेरे लड़के श्रेयांश के साथ में रहने के लिए आया हूं 1 महीने के लिए and I'm really feeling proud that the position what he is holding in the society it puts me onto the 7th heaven, I can tell you very proudly. He has really brought the name of my family behind in Hyderabad. My father was a trustee in Kolan Park Jain Temple, which is a 1400-year-old temple. I'm a trustee of the temple, serving the temple, and he's doing a similar job here in Dallas. I'm really proud to be here and be amongst with you for this particular function today. Thank you very much once again and wish you good luck, the whole of the committee, and good luck to Dallas.
Hey, Virendra Bhai, if we can flip the slides. Okay, so I won't take very long. We'll try and keep this short, but give you all the relevant information that is valuable for everybody to know. We started off the board in 2022. We started laying out our own priorities and we said, what are our top priorities as a board? So we'll do a quick recap on that. We'll talk about the accomplishments for 2023. I know everybody is curious to know what happened to the new Jain Center. We'll talk a little about that. We do have board of director nominations open for 2024, 2025. So we'll start with talking about that a little bit. For the last 5 years, we've done a scholarship. We'll talk about our scholarship awardees. We'll do a quick update on the financials of Jain Society because one of our kartavya during Diwali is to give back to this society. And as you heard the finance team talk about fundraising earlier, we have a lofty goal today. We have to raise over $100,000 in order to run the operations of Jain Society. We'll talk about the committees and the volunteers. We'll touch upon that and why that is very important. You heard me over the last 2 years talk about why volunteering is so important. So we'll talk a little about that. So again, just to recap for people that have not seen this slide before, I think I've presented it myself about 4 times now because I like to remind myself what are the priorities. So we talked about increasing the spiritual religious activities because that is what our center was formed for. And I think in the last 18 to 24 months, we've done enormous amount of spiritual activities and many of you have been a part of those activities. And I thank all of you for doing that. The other priority was to start the foundation for a new Jain Center. I think we accomplished that fairly well. In 2022, December 30th, we acquired 6 acres of land to start working on building the new Jain Center. Now, again, there's a lot of work to be done. You heard through the general body meetings that it's a lofty goal. We need a lot of volunteers. We need a lot of money. We've got to go through the process. It's going to take us a few years. So I think the society has to come together to start working on that. We talked about enhancing our technology implementation because we've seen issues with how membership versus finance versus our website versus our emails are not all connected. So we started working on that. Can I have 10 minutes of everyone's attention? We'll wrap it up quickly. We talked about enhancing our Pathshala system. We currently have over 350 kids that are here on a week-to-week basis. And I couldn't be more proud of that. We have 36 teachers that are working around the clock, educating all our kids, running 16 different Pathshala classrooms. Amiben and Shelly ji, thank you for doing a phenomenal job running the entire Pathshala system. I know you guys are always on your toes, trying to keep up with everything that goes on in Pathshala. The other priority was to obviously communicate more, and I hope that we've done a better job with communicating as much as possible transparently with everything that is going on. Last but not the least was to improve our governance. We went through a big policy exercise in the last few years. So we've started to focus more on how do we govern and implement some of those policies. And I'm not going into the details, but the slides actually have a list of all the different activities we've done just in this year. And when I counted it last time, it was almost 18 of them. For the rest of the year, we do have the Diwali Puja on the 12th and the 14th. We have the Bhavyatra on the 18th of November. Then we have a Thanksgiving Jap on the 23rd. You heard from the kids earlier today about the Thanksgiving Jap. And then we have Gyan Pancham on the 25th of November. But just to summarize, we've hosted many dignitaries this year during summer. We also had the dignitaries from Tapovan that came here and participated in the Paryushan Parv. We just wrapped up an enormous Paryushan and Daslakshan event. We had 36 tapasvis in Paryushan that did 6 and more upwas. We also had 1,130 ekashnas. That was an enormous task every single day, serving over 150 people and managing the entire process. Our Sapna ceremony had over 1,400 attendees. Isn't that a big number for this society? To top it all, we had more than 350 people that attended the Daslakshan Parva every single day. On the Daslakshan side, we had over 10 tapasvis that did 3 or more upwas. Actually, 3 tapasvis that did 3 or more upwas. Sorry, I'll recap. There's 12 tapasvis that did 3 or more, and there are 3 tapasvis that did 10 plus. One of them being Deepaji. Khub khub anumodna. So again, there's a lot of accomplishments and we don't like to go out and brag what we've done, but there are some notable things that we focused on. We fixed the Wi-Fi. Pathshala was struggling with getting Wi-Fi to all the kids. So now we've got enhanced Wi-Fi here at the facility. We went through an entire upgrade process. Earlier this year, we converted all our material to electronic material. So every classroom is now outfitted with a TV. So kids can get a better experience when they get to Pathshala. The Pathshala operations had a lot of changes in the last 24 months. We went from regular Pathshala to adding Stutra class, and now we made that an optional. So we're continuing to revamp the Pathshala system as we see fit. We also made a change with how the office functions. Now our office is fully operational on a weekly basis and on all major events, thanks to Pallavi Ben, who leads that effort for us. Hi there. We talked about fixing our communication framework. We've spent a lot of time in highlighting that communication framework. And so we started putting some of that in practice. We talked about purchasing the new land. Our facilities goes through a lot of wear and tear. Imagine having 2,000 people that have come here on major events to having 500 to 700 people here every Sunday. So we go through a lot of different items there between elevator and fire and inspection and long-term electricity renewals and thermostat replacement and landscaping. Some of you complained about our ACs going down in summer. Again, we were dealing with a long period of really hot weather. And so we had, I think, 5 or 6 of our HVACs down this year. So we went through an entire refresh on the HVAC process. Now, big kudos to our kitchen committee. Who doesn't like the food here? Okay, who loves the food here? Can I see a huge round of applause? Hey, so I want to thank Alok Bhai and his entire team between Chetna and Ruchita, and I don't even want to miss names, so I'll just say the entire team. They do a phenomenal job of serving over 450 people every Sunday and over 1,500 people on days like today. So give them a big round of applause. Some of this is repetitive, but our Mahavir Janma Kalyanak in April had over 1,400 attendees as well. Our senior forum, I see less participation from them today because they're doing their own Diwali again on the 11th as well. But our senior forum is an extremely active group here within Jain Society. Our Paryushan celebrations had over 1,200 attendees. The Slakshan had over 350. The picnic, which we had to convert to an indoor picnic this year. Our UNT students, we have a lot of Jain students that visit us from UNT. So we host them from time to time. Our external PR committee represents the Jain Society for all outward facing events. So we see a lot of activity from them on a regular basis. This year, we also had over 50 participants from Jain Society at the Jaina convention. And then we do support the Jaina team from the different walks of what they do. And we hosted the 5 past presidents of Jaina this year at the Jain Society as well. Not going to go into the details, but we earlier talked about our technology implementation. So we're starting to work on a CRM that will integrate your membership data, your personal data, your family's data, your donation data, all of those into one common platform so that it's available and accessible to you on a click of a button. I'll keep going, Virendra. Okay, so in the hallways, I hear a lot of questions about what's happening to the new Jain Center. So I figured it was important for us to address that. We bought the land in December. Since then, the board has met a few times to talk about what's the process? What are we going to do? Some of you heard me talk during the last general body meeting saying we need more volunteers. And I think the optimum number is we need at least 30 to 40 people to stand up and say, we're committed financially, time-wise, everything for us to get this process going. In fact, just today, I had 3 people walk up to me so far that said, Shreyans, sign me up. I want to come help you. So we need more of those, right? We're looking for more people to stand up and say, we're ready, we're committed, we're ready to take this forward. So I'm looking at all of you to sign up, send an email to secretary@dfwjains.org with a note saying you're ready to volunteer and get this new temple going. The sooner we have more number of participants, the sooner we'll be able to take this forward. but a few other updates, right? We go through regular maintenance of that land. We do landscaping there. We have to mow the land. We've applied for a tax abatement. So we have 3 years of tax abatement on that land as of right now. In the future years, we could go back and make a request if we're showing active construction. We started working on the committees and defining charters of what those committees will be. More to start working on roles in terms of what's the planning committee? What do they do? What's a fundraising committee? What do they do? So we started working on documenting some of these items to start laying the foundation for the future Jain Center. Okay, so future Jain Center brings me to a new topic, right, which is our board of directors. This is the last 6 weeks for this board of director team. And we want everybody to start thinking about how they can play a more active role, and we want to bring in more people. So everybody should have seen an email that came out that requests them for nominations. Nominations are open till the 6th of November. The guidelines are all published on the website and was in the email as well. We hope to have everything finalized by the 17th of December, which is when we would announce the new board of directors for 2024 and 2025. Yeah. Okay, I got a reminder that 6th is tomorrow. So tomorrow is the last day to apply for the board of directors nomination. I do also want to take a minute and thank 3 very critical people that help us through this process year over year. Dhiren uncle, if I can see a show of hands or have you. Dhiren uncle is part of our board of director election committee. Komal bhai, who is sitting right next to him. I don't see Hansa auntie. Hansa auntie, are you here? Okay, Hansa auntie is our 3rd chair on the election committee. And we count on them year over year to come help us guide through the process. So it's an external team of people that go through the entire process, make sure that everything is fair and square, and they manage the entire process. Thank you, uncle, for stepping out. Thank you, Komal bhai. Okay, we talked a little about scholarship. We've done this for the last 5 years. We pick 2 candidates every year to award scholarships. And the scholarship's purpose is to promote the talent that we have at Jain Society. It's a one-time scholarship of $1,000 that is awarded to them. And their selection criteria is obviously academic excellence, but along with that is also their participation at JSNT. Now, the selection process, obviously, it goes through a rigorous committee that gets applications and then filters through the process. So here I am going to announce the 2 participants that have actually qualified and won through the process. Virendra bhai, if you can go to the next slide. So we have Ashita Doshi. If I have her here, please come by the stage. Ashita Doshi. And then the second person is Lavik Jain. If you're here, please come by the stage. I know his parents are here, but Ashita, congratulations on your scholarship.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And then we did want to make a special mention. We had Dr. Prakash Ranka, who sponsored the scholarship for the last 5 years. He did a total of $10,000 to support the scholarship program. We are looking for another new sponsor to continue the program for the next 5 years. So if someone feels that they would like to contribute on the scholarship side, please come talk to Dilip uncle, our treasurer. Okay, I did mention earlier, I love volunteering is something that's very passionate to me personally. I started in this society back in 2002 as a volunteer. I've worked in the different parts of the society. I lived very close by, so I would just come by here when somebody needed help, right? We have over 100 volunteers that are actively working on a day-to-day basis between facilities and kitchen and treasury and all the different parts of what we do here at the society. So sometimes you may not see people that are in front of you as a volunteer, but they're actively working in the background, trying to run everything smoothly at the society. So I do want to recognize and applaud the 100+ registered volunteers that are here serving day to day. The Pathshala teachers, did you want to invite the Pathshala teachers to come by?
Which ones?
Pathshala teachers, recognize them during the day.
So we are very, very thankful to all the Pathshala teachers. Unfortunately, they are all volunteering right now, so they are in their own position, so I can't get them all here. But if you can get up in your space and everybody else sit down so people can see the Pathshala volunteers, all the teachers get up, please. Guys, for us as coordinators, it is easy. For you parents, just to bring kids on Sundays, all that happens. For these teachers, answering emails, preparing the lessons, keeping the kids engaged, it takes a whole week, okay, before they come here on Sunday morning. So really, really thank you so much because they are putting endless hours and efforts into it. And they learn from each other also, and they keep kind of. Okay, Sutra class teachers also get up, please. Some of these things are like impromptu, so sorry about that. But Jagat Bhaiya, Sutra class teachers also. We have started this Sutra classes twice a month, and yeah, Anup Bhai, all the teachers. Charu auntie. Oh, okay, bye. Yeah.
Okay, we'll continue with the rest of the slides. Virendra bhai, can we move? We'll move on from the committees and liaisons. But if somebody wants to know who to reach out to for the respective committees, it's all on the website. Just go on dfwjains.org and all that data is available. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. So I know one of the important topics we like to cover during Diwali is the finance.
Okay. जो किचन के वॉलंटियर हैं जो सर्विंग के लिए हैं they probably can go down and have lunch first so that they can serve others. So anyone who is serving for the lunch today, can they contact me so that we can all go for lunch and they can serve others? Please come down, please. Thank you.
Okay, I know finance is one important area that we like to cover, so I'm going to hand it over to Dilip Uncle, who is our treasurer, to take us through the finance presentation.
Okay. Before you guys can go for lunch, which is after 2 more programs, make sure that one person from your family has gone downstairs and collected the red bands. We are trying to keep kind of this as a planning tool for next year, so we know how many people exactly do show up. So please, there's a table downstairs. If you haven't collected your red band from the sample, yeah. So please collect your, oh, thank you so much, yeah.
All right. So without further delay, we have 2 more groups. Please, please, please. We are on time. Make sure you are sitting and then encouraging these kids. This group really waited for a long. Can we have a wheel of fortune for group 2? Okay, group 2. Oh, you want?
I handed it over to Dilip.
Oh, sorry.
I think the most important thing of today's finance thing, we wanted to recognize our committee. I have Amit Bhai Jain and Ritu Jain. Can you please come here, Ritu? I think these are the people who are making all the collection. And I tell you, it is not an easy job to reconcile the deposit which comes in and put it into different buckets. Every month, we have almost every month 70 to 100 transactions. So you multiply that with 12 months, we have 1,200 transactions to go through. And I think Ritu does an excellent job for last 12 years. And I think she deserves a huge round of applause. Along with, I would like to recognize our office team who does a very good collection package in the back. And I would like to recognize office team, Saurabh Jain, Saurabh Oswal, then Harsh Javeri, and Samir Oswal. So all these 3 people are in the, and also we had Mayank Bhai Shah. He was also helping in the, and Mahavir Jain. Then we also have a lot of other people who are doing in the background. But these are the people who are able to get us together and get us the financial statement as clean as possible. I tell you, it is not an easy job. I took this thing knowing that it is an easy job, but it turned out to be a very big job. So big round of applause to all the volunteers who have worked in the finance. And you can look at it. Now they have been able to make an easier chart. So let's go to the next chart. You will see how the expenses have grown from last 4 years. Because of pandemic, we could not have some of the expenses like Pashala was not working, facility expenses were less. And then all of a sudden this year, we had a full year of Pashala, maintenance of last 2-3 years to catch up. And our expenses have gone almost over $140,000 we are projecting by the end of the year. And we have so far collected only $100,000. We are for general fund. I'm still talking about Sadharan Fund, General Fund, and we would like all of us, as Amit Bhai earlier mentioned, we would like to have 51% commitment from every year. Then we won't even have to show anything or raise anything from anybody. People would be coming and volunteering it. We would like to get everybody who are committed, just give your name in the back to Amit, me, or Ritu. And we would be able to recognize and create a 1% club later on. The expenses and everything, we are going to put it on the board. We have still a lot of collection to be done. Those who have not done the collection, we have sent an email to you. Those who have paid it, please ignore it. But those who have not paid, please make sure you do it at a right place. If you are doing it by Zelle, you do it by finance@dfwjains.org. That will automatically come to the bank directly, and you don't have to worry about anything. And if you want to mail check, you have the address on the website. You can put it in the mail there also. You can see so far this year, our expenses are, as of today, I mean October 31st, we have $120,000 expenses we have paid out cash. And we have collected only 121,000. We still have a lot of outstanding that is going to be collected between November and December. But at the same time, we have more expenses like today's expenses and other events which are coming up this month and next month. Those are also going to be there. Kids who are talking, their parents will have to come and put the shortage in here. So anyway, you can see how the general fund has been getting donations coming in and where do we stand on the collections. So those who would like to have we are going to put it on a notice board so people can go in detail and see it. We do not want to take, kids are getting a little anxious over here. So we are going to wrap it up. I know we are getting also, so next, this is as of this year, 23, we are showing the accounts. Here is the key information. Out of 500 families we have only 278 families have given in the general fund. And we have 500 families. So this is where it shows. And how many people have paid? 27 families have paid more than $1,000. Rest of the other people have paid less than $1,000. So we would like you to just look at it and put yourself in and this is our society. We want to make sure that this society runs on its own without having to worry about anything. We don't like to make the fundraising as a big event. We should be able to get it automatically. And that is what we would like. This is what Jains are known for, that they donate without telling anybody anything, without unnamed donations are going. And if you remember, there was one occasion, I was just remembering it, that the KP Sangvian family, they took a Chagaon Yatra and they took it from Malgaon in Rajasthan to this Jirawala Parshvanath. And every day they were going to the small town. And as a Chagaon Yatra, they were stopping at the center, at the Sang, and they were asking, who has not paid, give me the balance. And they were going ahead and paying for them without even talking about them, without knowing about them. And they did it for 10 days of this one. And that was very encouraging. And I think this is what Jains are known for. And we would like to be the part like that one. So we would like this thing to be done without any solicitation, without even creating this kind of event. So just participate, get yourself much more involved in the society or society's well-being. These are the people who have donated today $250, the brick of our center. We are going to start putting it, those who have paid 250, 500, 1,000, 5,000 and 10,000. This is what we are going to get it done. This is going to be downstairs on the website, the wall also. So please participate. Make sure your name is already given there. If it is not there, it should be there. Every center we go, we would like to put our brick in the center. So this is one more opportunity for us to do it. So that takes 2 minutes. I think.
Thank you, Dilip Uncle, for showing how we performed over the year. I'm going to hand it back to the Pathshala team, Ami Ben and
All right, now we are getting back to the group 2. They really waited for a long. I request to spin a wheel because that's what kids wanted to. Please spin the wheel and they are getting ready by that time. Group 2, let's see. Okay, do we have Veer here? Oh, okay, that is here. Okay, they can pick their prize later and let's start the program.
Okay, Jai Jinan everyone. I am Group 2 teacher Aarti Ajmera, and with me we have...
I'm Ishani Sheikh, Group 2 teacher as well.
So thank you very much. I know it's been a little bit late, but our performance is not that long and it's very interesting. So it's divided into 2 parts. The first one, they are going to talk as well as dance a little bit on a concept, Kashai, which is Krodh, Man, Maya, and Lobh. And then the second part, it displays how to get rid of it. Because we all, what is our goal? To reach the moksha, right? So to understand how to get rid of that, it's very important to have Gyan, Darshan, Charitra, which leads to a ultimate happiness, which will take us to moksha. Okay? So with that, we are ready to start. I'll just take my position and then give it a thumbs up to the AV team. Thank you.
एक मिनट मेरे को जान दो
Jinendra, everyone, it's Diwali. We are all looking forward for Diwali celebrations with friends and family. Wow, we are so happy now, but soon when all festivals and holidays are over, it will be so boring and sad time. So first we were happy, then we'll be unhappy and look for ways to become happy again. Do we all realize this cycle of happy and unhappy is never ending? But why? Simple answer to this problem. We want to keep what we like, and we want to remove what we don't like. When we like or dislike something, that creates attachment and aversions. Both lead to Krodh, Man, Maya, and Lobh. That is anger, ego, deceit, and greed. Let's understand what is anger, ego, deceit, and greed. Life seems good, but suddenly why do we get angry? Let me tell you that we get angry when we think someone has offended you, or things you like are taken away from you, or when we don't get desired outcomes as per expectations. When we are angry, we are not in right state of mind. It impacts our work, it harms friendship or any relationship. Hence, it will make us unhappy.
What is ego? When we create an art project, when we build a house, or generate wealth, acquire toys or a car, or make friendship with new friends, we start thinking, I did it. I built it. I am great. I am superior. And this all belongs to me. That is ego. Due to ego, we cast a shadow on good qualities of soul, which makes us unhappy. What is deceit? It is the act of intentionally misleading or tricking someone through dishonesty, false information, or hiding the truth to achieve personal benefit or to harm another person. Lying, fraud, cheating, or misleading are all forms of deceit. This all leads to unhappiness.
What is greed? Greed is when we are not satisfied with what we have, and we always have desire to have more and more and more. Greed is the most dangerous of all and primary reasons for unhappiness. Look, we are continuously in the cycle of anger, ego, deceit, and greed. This will cause us to be in cycle for gati. Human being, hell being, heaven being, or animal. So how do we get rid of this problem?
Now let's understand how Gyan Darshan will help to get rid of Krodh, Man, Maya, and Lobh.
True nature of soul is to know and see. That is Gyan and Darshan. True knowledge will help us understand true nature of soul. By acquiring right knowledge, it helps us identify we are not creator of anything around us. We cannot transform any situations based upon our likes and dislikes. This will help us reduce our attachments and aversions. True knowledge and darshan leads us to the best conduct. It leads toward the path of permanent happiness that is moksha.
Thank you so much, Group 2. That was a wonderful performance. We have one more performance from a very, very special group. The advanced group kids, 10th, 11th, and 12th. They are difficult to get, okay, because you know, those grade levels, they have so many different things, applications and SATs and all that. But they have done a wonderful job of preparing. We are so thankful to Anupai and Sonia Gelani for their presentation. So I would request, okay.
Please make sure you guys sit. As you know that these are 11th and 12th graders. Very, very hard them to come at this point. We want everyone to encourage them and enjoy their performance.
Guys, please observe their presentation with patience because they always get last turn. So
please
just encourage them, please.
Yeah, we need to encourage them. They are the last one. Please make sure wherever you are sitting, just glued to that.
I'll send those guys in. Right here. Jai Jinendra, everybody.
Jai Jinendra.
It's good to see all of you. I know this is the last program and we are going to make your wait, worth your while. My name is Anup Pahade. I teach the Advanced Pathshala group along with my co-teacher, Sonia Gilani. And this year we have been studying about the important concept of path of liberation. And in this path of liberation, there are many concepts that the students are going to explore this year to learn about Samyak Darshan, Samyak Gyan, and Samyak Charitra. Attaining Samyak Darshan is one of the biggest challenges all of us have, and Swadhyay, Bhakti, and Dhyan play a critical role in helping us achieve this goal. The Advanced Pathshala group has put together a very impactful presentation for all of you to understand the concepts of Swadhyay, Bhakti, and Dhyan. So please pay close attention and enjoy the presentation.
Thank you, Anup.
Jai Jinendra, everyone. My name is Aditya Oswal, and I'm the narrator for the Advanced Pathshala Group skit. Meet the characters. There's Arham, Arav, Tanisha, Roma, Himani, Ashi, Manan, Kashish. It's the night before Diwali, and the kids are stuck at a party, and there's no Wi-Fi because of a thunderstorm outside. What will they do? Let's find out.
I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is my favorite festival. Diwali is one of my favorite festivals because I love the festivities, the celebrations, the food, fafda, chutney, jalebi. Oh, my stomach's already rumbling.
Yeah, but I can't believe we're all sitting here with no electricity or Wi-Fi the night before Diwali. We should all be having fun, yet here we are with no TV or gadgets. This is so depressing.
Come on, why are you being such a bum? I know that we are here for the sleepover to have fun, and I'm sure we can figure out something. Maybe we can play Duck, Duck, Goose. Duck, Duck.
Oh no, man. I'm just so overwhelmed these days with school and SAT and band and like a million other things. I am exhausted.
No,
I mean, like I see all these posts on like Snapchat and Instagram of people having so much fun, and it just like I just get so stressed out from all the FOMO.
Same. Sometimes I just scroll endlessly on YouTube or Instagram just to kill time because I don't know what to do even when I have free time. It makes me wonder what people used to do without the internet. I just can't even begin to imagine.
So the kids are stuck with no power and no Wi-Fi, and they have no idea what to do. I mean, have you ever seen a teenager operate without their phones? But these are a group of smart kids. I'm sure they'll figure something out.
Like cellular data?
Let's see.
Talking about life in the olden days, I talked to my grandparents about it all the time, and I feel like they had such a simple and peaceful life back then. Our life is so stressful and hectic with so much drama.
Yeah, I hear you. My grandparents always tell me to stop wasting my life on electronics and do something more productive. Sometimes I feel like I should actually listen to them.
I totally agree. I feel like we should do something to make our lives less stressful and more chill.
I remember learning in Pathshala that sometimes the best way to disconnect from the daily stress is to do some bhakti or swadhyay.
Wait, what? Hold up. Wait a minute. Bro, what? How can Bhakti help us in this situation? Seriously, I could use all the help I can get to reduce my anxiety and stress.
Bhakti is basically the appreciation and adoration of the virtuous qualities of Panch Parmeshti. By reflecting on these virtuous qualities, we can distance ourselves from these distractions and focus more on ourselves. This can remind us to become kind, compassionate, and humble.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. It's just resetting our attention on something more meaningful. But how could that get someone to disconnect? I'm up to date on Travis and Taylor, but I have no clue about any Bhakti songs.
I know one that my family recites each time we go to the temple. Why don't we all listen to it and see how we feel about it? After all, it is Diwali Eve, and we should be remembering the teachings of Bhagwan Mahavir.
इस जग से न्यारा मैं नित्य निरंजन सब जानन हारा शुद्धानम चेतन इस जग से न्यारा ज्ञाता द्रष्टा चेतन चेद्रूपी गुण ज्ञान अनंत सगत मैं सिद्ध स्वरूपी मैं अमल अखंड अतुल अविकल अविनाशी अविकारी अजर अमर निज ज्योति प्रकाशी राग नादिक भाव मले मैं तो जिया राग मैं नित्य निरंजन सब जानन हारा
That felt so good. I love the vibe of that. Maybe I'll try doing bhakti or bhajans from time to time at home.
Is there anything else beside bhakti that can help us disconnect? Although I'm not into singing, I did like the bhakti we just did.
I know that my parents do Swadhyay a couple times a week, and they also attend adult Pathshala at JSNT. I know that they said that Swadhyay has helped them figure out more stressful situations, and that it's helped them figure out more things in life.
But I already know a lot of things about myself. What do I need to know more?
I mean, sorry, more about our souls and ourselves and what's the true meaning of life. And Jainism goes into that.
Yeah, maybe Swadhyay can help me understand the chaos between my life and the world. It's like that guy from the Matrix trying to decide what is real and what is fake.
Wait, slow down. We're not here to solve world problems, are we?
That's not what I mean, but I feel like Hermione's got a good point. I really feel like I'm missing on the true purpose of my life right now, and I would like to understand it.
Wait, that was deep. But you guys are right. We've all been going to the temple in Bachala for years now, but all we all care about is our social life. There must be more. Swadhyay helps us understand ourselves better. It helps us, it purifies your soul and it helps us know right from wrong.
She's right. I studied in Pathshala that Swadhyay means the study of self. And it is essential to the path of liberation. While most people believe that Swadhyay is simply reading and studying Jain scriptures, it can also include clarifying doubts from knowledgeable people, memorizing texts and verses, active discussions, and deep contemplations.
Yeah, she's right. Maybe Swadhyay can help us appreciate this moment and help us understand in the future.
After talking about this, I think I'm starting to realize that our true selves aren't defined by likes and followers.
Taking this discussion further, I feel like we should also talk about meditation, because we're always seeing the Indian Jain idols in meditative poses, so it must be important, right?
Yeah, you're so right. Like I've read in Pathshala that virtuous dhyan is super important.
Yeah, you're right. Dhyan helps us disconnect from the world, reduce our stress, and improve our focus. It might be exactly what we need right now in our lives.
And Dhyan can even help us embrace the stillness of this power outage.
Anytime I try doing dhyan, all I can think about is donuts and more donuts. Like this morning, I was eating a donut, but I was also doing a donut in my car by turning around.
And when I close my eyes, all I can see is darkness, a orangish red color. Is that my soul?
No, as per our scriptures, soul has no color. So the darkness or orange color that you see is not your soul. Maybe it's best to do swadhyay and disconnect before doing dhyan.
Absolutely. We should also read more about Dhyan and its benefits in Jain scriptures.
I've noticed how much we can enjoy each other's company without our devices.
We may not have had power or Wi-Fi, but today we discovered something more important, a deeper connection with ourselves and each other.
Aww. As the night progresses, the kids continue to explore these concepts in the calm, candlelit atmosphere. Bhakti isn't about practicing rituals and just doing worship. It's about showing kindness to everyone around you. Swadhyay is about digging deeper within yourself to find out the hidden, the true meaning of your life and your soul. Bhakti isn't limited to just what you do in the temple, but it's how you live your life. Look around you. This room feels so peaceful right now. It's like nothing else matters. The kids have used dhyan to help find peace within themselves. Bhakti, dhyan, swadhyay. All of these things have helped these kids find balance within their lives. And that's why we urge you on this Diwali, practice bhakti, do dhyan, do swadhyay, incorporate those into your lives so you can become the best version of yourself. Jai Mahavir Bhagwan.
Jai Jinendra.
Okay, that was the best for the last. It was so amazing.
Okay, now thank you so much, advanced group. This was amazing. Keep doing this kind of good work. Thank you so much, Anup bhai. And now for Aarti.
If you are in any grade level that did not get a group picture, you can go down with your class. That's what teacher requested for.
So that concludes today's program. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support and cooperation. Please go enjoy your lunch. Thank you. Thank you.
चत्तारि मङ्गलम्
Guys, we completely forgot one important thing. Thank you so much, our AV team. They're hidden up there the whole program. Without you, this couldn't have been. So Viren bhai, Amar bhai, Vinit, thank you guys. Thank you for all your help. Appreciate it.
Galam Sahu Mangalam Kevadi Kanatodhamo Mangalam Chattari Loguttama Arihanta Loguttama Siddha Loguttama Sahu Loguttama Kevadi Kanatodhamo Loguttama Chattari Sharanam Pavajami Arihanta Sharanam Pavajami Siddha Sharanam Pavajami Sahu Sharanam Pavajami Kevadi Panato Dhammo Sharanam Pavajami ચાર મંગળિક ચાર ઉત્તમ ચાર શણા કરે જે ભવસાગરમાં ન ડૂબે તે સકલ કર્મનો આણેયન મોક્ષ તણા સુખ લહે અનંત ભાવ ધરીને જે ગુણ ગાય તે જીવ તરીને મુગતે જાય સંસાર માહી શરણાચાર અવર શરણ નહીં કો હે નર નારી આદરે અક્ષય અવિચળ પદ હો અંગૂઠે અમૃત વસે નભિતણા ભંડા ગુરુ ગૌતમને સમરીએ મન વંચિત ફળદાતા ભાવે ભાવના